How to use your MIDI controller to redo and undo the action you just edited in Ableton Live. So this is a way on how to set up your MIDI controller to trigger the undo and redo, which you usually can do via Command Z or Command Shift Z. So the whole edit function here. And you can do this via Max for Live, via Max for Live device of mine, where you route the MIDI from your controller into the track here, and you just need to set this up real quick. This will work with MIDI note messages, MIDI CC messages, and program change here as well. So it's really easy and quick and straightforward to set up. You just drag and drop the Max for Live device on an empty MIDI track here. Select the controller you're using. In my case, that's the LPD8 here. And then set the monitor to in, so the MIDI is always being passed through. And now I need to set up those buttons here, and I have a quick S for syncing and waiting button here. So if I now put in a different note, you can see this is automatically detected. So if I just create a few tracks just to show you, I can now change the undo and redo action here straight from my MIDI controller. So this will work with MIDI notes, MIDI note on messages, with MIDI CC values here as well. So if you send a CC value greater than 0, this will work, and a program change message. And I used the Akai LPD8 here just to show you, because I can quickly send different message types here. So if I set this to CC, if I just set 1, we can see now it's detecting a CC, the CC number it's sending on. And now I can do the same here. If I just create a few tracks, I can have those things being triggered, the undo and the redo here. Same goes with program change messages. Obviously, I then need to sync the device here again. And so now if I have a few actions here where I just delete and create a few tracks here, you can see I'm now controlling this here as well via my controller. If you didn't know, well, this will work with Ableton 10, 11, and 12. You will need Max for Live, which is included in the Suite version of Ableton Live, or can be bought as an add-on towards Ableton Live Standard. We have a new thing here in 12 where we can see the undo history, so you can see how we are able to cycle through that or go to a certain point. If that is interesting for you to see, like, well, actually, oh, I just want to jump a few more things back here, you can do this via this undo history browser now in Ableton 12. Yes, Max for Live device, just follow the link in the video description here to get this device. And yeah, take care. Bye-bye.